beaders, it's Gina from orchidandopal.com. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I am back with my March BBcraft.com haul, and I have 6 things to share with you guys. For those of you who are newer to my channel or haven't seen these videos, I do one video a month, usually at the beginning of the month, sharing some products sold by BBcraft.com. They are an online craft and jewelry making supply type store, and if you're in the US like I am, they have free shipping on orders over $25 if you are purchasing products from their US warehouse. They have 2 different warehouses. So I will flash a picture on the screen of a screenshot of what that looks like and how you can filter to US inventory products. When I do these haul videos to share these products with you, at the time that I've placed my order, these products have come from the US warehouse. That way, for the majority of you who are in the US like I am, you could purchase those products as well and not have to pay additional shipping. I'm not sure how it works exactly if you're outside the US. Depending on where you live, I'm sure the shipping charge would vary, but their prices are really comparable and reasonable. They have a great selection of all different products for jewelry making. I've used their products so much, and they package everything really well. The first thing I want to share with you today is what you're already looking at, and this was a bag of these large hole gemstone beads. And I thought they were really unique. You would get a random selection. This one costs $6.29 for this selection, and it is a bag of 20. It came in this bag right here. And as you can see, there's all different sorts of things, possibly some cherry quartz, maybe some sodalite, some snowflake obsidian, I see howlite, green adventurine, maybe some citrine. So I got a nice little mix here of all different types of large hole gemstone beads. So I thought it would be interesting to maybe play around with these. You could of course use them on cord, or you could incorporate them in wire wrapping with these extra large holes, and they're not that big. The beads themselves are about 12 millimeters in diameter, but I was excited to see what selection I would get, especially since it said it would be random. So I wish I did get some more matching beads for some of these, like maybe the sodalite would have been nice and this cherry quartz, but that's okay. I still think it's a nice selection, and for the price it's only $6.29. Definitely pretty reasonable. So that was the first item I wanted to share with you. And by the way, they do have a coupon code that they have provided to my viewers. So if you want to save $5 off your order of $40 or more, you can use the code GINA5, Gina5, and that will save you $5 off your order of $40 or more. So definitely take advantage of that if you're interested in shopping at bbcraft.com. And I will be putting the links to all these products that I'm sharing with you today down below in the information section. I always have tons of links and helpful information down there as well. The second item I want to share with you is another roll of this Rhinestone Cup Chain. So if you saw last month's video, I had gotten the cup chain in gold. And the products that they sell, they really go back and forth on their availability, it seems like, on when things are available from the US warehouse and what's available in the China warehouse. So last month the gold was available from the US warehouse, and then this month the silver was. So that's why I picked up the silver this month and the gold last month. And this is a 2 millimeter size silver rhinestone cup chain, so it's pretty small. As you can see, it is wrapped up in some plastic. I don't want to take that off quite yet, but it did come wrapped really nice. It was also shrink wrapped in another layer of plastic and then came in another type of container. So it's very pretty, very sparkly. As you can see, if I had an end to pull out, I would try to do that, but it's wrapped up pretty good. I think you do get the idea of what that looks like. So I had mentioned before I would like to do a video at some point regarding cup chain and different ways you could use it, because I'm pretty intrigued by it as well, and I've gotten several different colors now, so thought it might make for an interesting video. So this is a very large roll. There's 10 yards in here, so it's quite a bit. It would definitely go a long way. And the cost on this whole roll is $8.49 currently on their website. So the third thing I want to share with you is actually 10 things in one, because it is a set of 10 ginormous rolls of 20 gauge wire. And there are 65 feet of wire on each of these rolls. As you can see, it comes in all different colors, which is pretty nice. The cost of the set of 10 is $14.44 currently on their website. And the 20 gauge, for those who don't know, is a little bit on the thicker side for jewelry making wire, so I think it will be really nice for making like jump rings. You could even make colored jump rings and split rings. You can make your own eye pins with this. You can also possibly make your own bangle bracelets with this. So that's something that I really want to explore and maybe use for a future video as well. And I'm really loving all of these color options here. I think it's really nice. We have this orangey color. We have a pretty classic yellow gold. We have a spring green color. We have kind of an aqua blue. Then we have more of a dusty light blue. We have a lilac kind of purple color. We have this kind of dark mauve brownish gray color. We have 2 rolls of silver. One is just slightly brighter than the other. This one's just slightly more of like a stainless color. And then we have black. So I think it's a really nice collection here. If you're interested in getting more into wire working or doing more with making your own findings and not just getting the basic silver and gold type tones, but getting some other fun colors along with it. And this is just a lot of wire. So this is going to last quite some time. And by the way, these were all wrapped really, really well also. So each of these rolls came in its own separate bag. So these weren't all thrown together. These were all in their own separate bags. So I got 10 bags of these. So the rolls weren't scraping against each other or anything like that. And they all look very, very nice as far as their quality. They look decent, but of course I haven't used it yet, so I will update you when I do use it. But I don't see any scratches or any weird marks on the wire. Everything looks really smooth and clean and well wrapped. So next I have 2 containers of mixed bugle beads to show you. So they came in a box like this that was also shrink wrapped in plastic, and then this is in a really nice container. So actually it takes a little bit of strength for me to open this. There we go. And then it also has some tape on the edges as well. So here's what this one looks like inside. This one cost $5.23 for the set. It's currently 20% off right now, and there's about 100 grams of beads in this container, so you can get an idea here of the thickness of it. So it's quite a few beads. Bugle beads, I think, are something that a lot of beaders struggle with. At least I know they're not one of my top favorite things to work with. It's not that I don't really know what I can do with them. It's just I haven't really explored a lot of different options. So that's another topic for a future video that I would like to do, is just coming up with, kind of similar to the gemstone chip video that I did, coming up with unique ways to use them that maybe could help inspire each other on what to do with these things, because I know that a lot of beaders have bugle beads in their stash and maybe they're just not something you automatically reach for or find yourself using very much. So maybe it would be fun to come up with some new ways to use them or share some ideas and use up those bugle beads from the stash. So that's the first box that I received. And here's the second box. So kind of similar to the first box. Again, we've got 8 different colors. This one costs $7.90 currently on the website. There's just some slight variations in the color and the finishes on these, a couple more metallics rather than the AB finish, and then of course we have black in this collection here, but the containers appear to be about the same size, so I'm going to guess this is about 100 grams of bugle beads as well, and just another nice collection of all different colors to hopefully help me come up with some projects to share with you guys in the future. So last but certainly not least is this big container of shells that I was super impressed with because it is huge. So this is a container of all different types of actual natural seashells that have holes drilled in them, as you can see. This is a very large cylindrical container. It's, you know, as tall as my hand pretty much, and it's got some gorgeous shells in here. I'm just turning it around a little bit so you can get an idea of all the different shapes inside. It reminds me of Sanibel Island. That's one of my favorite places to go visit. It's known for its seashells down in Florida on the Gulf. It's beautiful if you've never been there, but you can go and literally just find so many shells like this. But these are great because you didn't have to spend the money on airfare and travel, and you could get this nice container of shells with holes already drilled in them, which is very nice. So I just thought, with spring and summer quickly approaching, I cannot believe how fast time is going, then it might be fun to incorporate some shells in some jewelry in a unique way. So now I believe I have a lifetime supply of seashell type beads, but it will be fun to try to incorporate these in something tropical or summery, especially because I don't think I'm going to be able to get in a vacation this year, so maybe this will give me that tropical vibe that I'm kind of craving right now. So this whole container, it cost $15.99, and you will get a variety that is similar to this. Of course, they're all going to be different because they're seashells, but this is a good example of what you would find in that mix if you were to order these, and these are definitely still available from the US warehouse right now. I will open up the lid and maybe take a few out. So here's just one handful of them. You can see I've barely scratched the surface on this, and I have so many shells in my hand, it's just crazy. So you can use these for all different things. Ooh, look at this one, isn't that neat? But not just jewelry, you can use these for decor, other types of craft projects. You can use them in candles, filling glass vases, for floral arrangements. Of course, they do have the holes in them, but I mean, you'd have to look really closely to see that. Any type of nautical decor, but of course, you know, we're here to do jewelry, so I definitely want to share some of these in some jewelry applications. So can't wait to think of some things to do with these and to share some projects with you guys hopefully soon in the future. So stay tuned for that. So that is it for my March 2019 BBCraft.com craft and jewelry making supply haul. I want to thank BBCraft.com again for sending me these awesome products to share with you guys. I cannot wait to be back this month to share some of these products in use and perhaps share a tutorial with you guys like I usually do, and definitely take advantage of that coupon code for $5 off your purchase of $40 or more. I wouldn't work with BBCraft or recommend them unless I absolutely meant it, so regardless of them sending me these products, I still highly recommend them. And if I found that there is a problem with these products or quality was subpar or something like that, or if I wasn't satisfied with them, I would absolutely let you know. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm inspired right now to get beading and to get creating. Hopefully I'll be able to find some time today to do that. I will be back soon with more finished jewelry updates, tutorials, and of course the monthly bead subscription unboxings that will start rolling in very soon. So I hope you'll join me again soon for those. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and as always, happy beading. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love for you to give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of my latest videos. Check out the information section under the video for links to my social media handles and other helpful info, and feel free to check out my shop at orchidandopal.com. Thanks for watching!